Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons show with the casual ones. If this is your first time watching, we are a group of friends who play a whole bunch of TTRPGs and we roll terribly while we do it. Make sure you check out our playlist on YouTube so you can see past episodes. Sometimes we do play other games and systems as well, which you can see more of on our channel. If you do enjoy our games and our content, feel free to throw some likes, comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you do want to come chat with us, if you show more in the YouTube description, there's a link to our Discord channel where we talk about a whole bunch of different game systems, Kickstarters, you name it. We're nerds. It's great. Come hang out. Come talk. It'll be a good time.
Come on down.
With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap of our last episode. So, our heroes fled in fear after encountering
As soon as you said heroes, I was like, what's the next words out of this guy's mouth?
yeah, nothing good. Listen, you had a rough go. You explored some ruins, you found some secret chambers, uncovered an elder brain and some thralls beneath a unsuspecting town, and things went bad. You lost one of your party members, you pissed off some other ones.
Yeah, we did pretty well, actually.
Some of you made deals that compromised your entire team, morale-wise especially. Some of you had your memory wiped to believe that something noble had happened, and then later had your memory restored and realized that said person is kind of a dick.
And some of us got punched in the mouth.
Oh, one person got punched in the mouth a lot. Which I think was fitting. That was also Relajavar.
What?
No way.
No
Fuck's
way.
sake. If you watch TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. It's fine. After no one knows
I watch
that
a
guy.
lot of TikTok and I have no idea what you're talking about.
No one knows the what no way guy.
I think we're on different sides of TikTok, to be fair.
Different side.
Get in the comments. No. He's a guy from oh, never mind. We'll talk about it later. Anyway.
Okay, can't wait.
Anyway, after a discussion amongst yourselves, you decided that it was paramount that you recover Lux's body, Lux, your fallen comrade, as he was. But you needed some help to be able to perform that action, whether it be more information to try and get ahead of what you're fighting, or reinforcements of some kind, or just help in general, because you feel a little bit out of your depth. While you were having this discussion, the town that you had kind of saved, at least from a demon, was evacuating because it is no longer safe for all those town folk. So they're making a long journey towards Athelito, the hometown of Charlie, who left because she was ultra pissed. You all decide to teleport to Core, your port in the storm, Old Faithful, where some of you are from, and a lot of you probably shouldn't be seen. Aaron.
I've got a hood and a different haircut. I'm good.
That's true. And a name that has far too many letters. I looked in your notes and I saw how you spell shard. You have an extra 3 letters in there that don't need it. There's no C and there's no E.
Elven,
Stop
okay?
it.
Just be happy it's not all
It's
Ys.
a chard.
Okay.
And we all
Wait,
know
what?
it.
There's a C in it?
That's what I said. Anyway, Relajavar, can you please roll a percentile as you perform your teleport?
Oh, you betcha.
Relajavar, not Aaron, please.
Yeah,
I fixed it.
that is different.
Oh, true.
Very different.
Still very
It might
Aaron
not
of
be,
you.
though.
Still very Aaron of you.
Okay.
I
He's very
think
familiar with his
that
voice.
is off target.
This is a familiar... Oh, but did you grab anything from Core?
No, I never explicitly said I did, so I assume I would have, just because I lived there for a while, but never said it, so...
I mean, couldn't he just take anything that Silas has? Because all of that stuff is from
Yeah,
Core.
we're riddled with stuff from there, but...
I would say...
Pick a lock of my hair.
He just touched
Okay.
Silence's forehead. Teleport.
Well, we're gonna roll because
Why not? It's fun.
exactly. All right.
Roll in front of the table.
I am
Box
what?
of Doom.
In front of the table. I need to pull up a map so I can see
That's-
where you
Where
ended
core
up.
is.
No,
Got
I
it.
know where core is. You know who doesn't?
Oh,
1.5 days is all we've got, guys. It might be 1.5.
Yeah, I wonder what the maximum possible distance away from it could be.
A 100. Oh, so much.
It's so confusing. Why do they have to write a whole paragraph for numbers? 1d10 times 1d10 percent
Oh, okay,
of the
so-
distance that was traveled.
Just do the math. Just do the math.
Listen. I can
Oh,
ballpark
fantasy.
it.
20 miles. There, I did it.
Thanks, bud. I respect
Did you roll the
it.
numbers in your head?
There
Yep.
we go.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah. I just rolled
Guys, I think we teleported further away from core.
20 D1s.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, so you do miss it by a bit.
You're underground. Welcome to
You're
the
not
underground.
underground. That would be,
Oh,
that would be
good.
funny. But you're,
Teleported like an Unreal. Yeah.
Yes. Have you heard of
You're-
a drow city called...
as you go ahead, Rolajavar, and you cast your teleport, you immediately feel something has gone amiss. As you're sucked in that space between spaces, you feel almost like you've been shunted slightly to the side, almost like getting checked while you're walking, like when someone bumps into you and you just don't really see them coming. You feel like a hard shove to the side. When you all reappear, you hear the rustling of leaves. You hear birds in the trees. You feel a nice warm sun on your skin. You are seemingly near the edge of a forest. Thorn,
Oh, no.
you recognize where you are.
Oh,
I
no.
shouldn't.
Oh no, you do. You are fairly close to the elfin city of Revaloon.
That's not close to... I mean, it's not far, but it's not close. This is not core.
You don't
No.
say.
Unless
Bill,
Or
what
more
happened?
trees.
I don't think core moved.
Well,
Well, what happened?
it's not science.
Rayla, this is another trick. You're on thin ice.
No, not a trick.
We're in Elven Forest.
Do you know which?
Yes, let me say. What is
It
it?
is.
You just said it.
You're near Revaloon.
That's what I said.
Of course.
Do we know approximately how far away that is? Fantasy
You're
miles?
probably about 25, 30 miles.
I was pretty close.
Okay.
That's like 2 days worth of traveling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so far away.
I mean,
How close to... I just climb a tree and look for a city, an Elven city.
Yeah. It's a good
Yeah,
call.
so if you want to go ahead really quick and just roll me, sorry, an athletics check.
Sure. I can do one of those. 10.
10. Okay, so yeah, you're able to get up the tree easy enough. And as you do see that you are near the northwestern side of the forest itself. So you can see Core far off in the distance. You can see where the ocean inlet kind of comes in. You can see Core up on its mountain, sort of like elevated space. You also can see when you turn around, you look deeper into the forest, closer than Core, there is Revaloon. You know, between where you are and Revaloon, there is also a hut.
Yeah,
That-
I know.
yeah.
That one I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
I just sort of yelled down, far core, close or Ravelin.
All right.
Can you teleport?
I technically have one charge.
So no.
We could, but I think we were intending to get back there.
We have 1 day, so we can spend night and come back.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have time to be walking around. I think this is our...
My house, like, hour away from here.
Your house?
Well, hut.
Does
wanna-
anybody here know anyone in Revelin that has the ability to teleport us, a teleportation circle perchance? Because
Maybe.
if we're trying to help Lux, we are out of time.
I mean, we can do it, so we should do it.
I don't know anyone there. You know someone there, Thorn?
Maybe Wizard I helped once. Can't remember if it's there or core.
Okay.
All right.
Well, maybe. How far away is Ravelin then? Or the actual
I'm
city?
guessing a few hours away.
Yeah, you have to probably travel for several hours. And I would say that you're all... Well, yeah. Sorry, go on.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
I suppose we go, and if we can't find someone, we'll just have to spend that charge reel and rest and go back tomorrow to Ingsa.
Yeah, my only concern is that there could be again a chance I only get 1 charge back, and then if we want to go back for Lux's body, like we've kind of agreed we'll try and do, we can get
Yes.
back in there, but not quickly out. So I was hoping to have this charge in the morning, get another, but it's all chance. We could get what we need. I don't know.
I mean, bad luck so far. Hopefully, luck change.
It's been a streak of this.
But-
Maybe we just try the city first and then go from there. It's early in the day. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah. And
Yes.
moving is better than
How
standing
long
still.
will it take? Like a day to get there? Because it won't be worth it if it takes a day to get there.
Ravaloon?
Yeah.
It would probably take you
right?
like 4 or 5 hours. That's traveling normally.
Yeah.
If you guys want...
We'll get there for lunch. It's fine.
I would say you
We
would also
double time
know
it.
that you can look around and perform Arcana checks if you're trying to find openings into the Astral Highway. That is, of course, your alternative method, which
That is true.
Oh,
does
yeah, that whole thing.
travel you much faster over foot.
Let's
Which
look
would
for
get you to-
ways first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Who good at looking for magic?
Real, you and I are the
I'm
ones
okay.
with training.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I stink at that.
I just
I'll,
like shove him just a little too hard, but I also give you that thing that I can do that gives you a D3.
Which one of us?
You, Rel.
Okay.
I have no reason to shove Silas.
Who?
I said it in my head, so
He's dead.
it doesn't matter. Your real
He's so
name
dead.
is Silas, even if I have to say Chardon.
It's a D3.
It is a D3. Whoops, we're in magic.
Is that 2? 3 is a 2, right?
Yeah.
23 total.
23. Yeah, so you guys spend a little while walking towards the road that goes into the forest. And you were able to see it from your perch on the tree, no problem. You can see the roads that led through. And generally speaking, based off of the information that the tiefling had given you, you did know that the generally the opening to the ways are off the road, but being near one is usually beneficial. Before too long, you do find a small path that leads off of the road itself, where there's this old tree that's looks like it's been toppled over for quite some time, and you can see the roots themselves come up, and there's no longer, it's been knocked over for so long, there's no longer dirt clinging to them. You do see, as you approach, that there are some runes, it looks like carved into the bottom, and you can see a little keyhole.
Someone takes the key that's on the necklace he has.
Yeah.
We move quick. Turn it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
He's setting the pace, and
All right.
he's a drill sergeant, so have fun, guys.
Okay. I know Silas can keep up with Thorn.
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
mostly just worried about Rill, if I'm being honest.
You do see that split appear kind of in the air in front of you as 2 doors swing open, large enough to fit quite a sizable horse and carriage through if you needed to, but luckily it's just the 4 of you, and you're able to rush into the familiar
Astral Highway.
Well, not a familiar section. Let's hope we can get our bearings, but time is of the essence, guys.
I think we are going to jog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
you're heading.
scoop up a few rocks if I can.
Sure. You're heading
Some
towards
of the
Core.
weird ones.
Yes.
Hmm.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless we see an off ramp for the other city, then we could pop out, see if anyone there has a circle, and then pop back in.
Yeah, did they have any
It's in
like
the opposite
highway signs
direction.
where it's like lodging, gas, teleportation?
They don't have
circle?
those, but
Okay.
you do. If you recall, there are signs that have been sort of posted over that have the common translation for a lot of what the old sides have been. So you can go one direction towards Ravaloon, or you can go the other direction towards Corks. They are in opposite directions of each other.
Oh,
Rather
then just
than
towards
opposite.
core.
Yeah.
Okay, towards Core then, yeah.
Towards Core. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's 25 miles versus like 6.
Yeah.
But if we can get there in a day, then it'll be worth it.
For sure. With the amount of distance you're able to cover on the Astral Highway itself, it's pretty quick work. You're able to spend, this would be, calculation-wise, about 6 hours worth of travel
Right.
before you get to Core. I do need someone to roll a d10 for me, please.
We should let Aaron roll it. He's been having good success.
I'll do
True.
it since Aaron,
Yeah, you roll better than him.
This is
Doesn't
a
he?
good call.
I mean,
Everybody
marginally
rolls better than him. That's a low bar, guys.
Okay, all right. 9.
9. Let me
Shard
grab.
has been redeemed.
Well, give him a second.
Yeah, 9 bad guys show up.
Oh, that's true.
9 Eric.
I'm not rolling for a different encounter, just how many enemies.
How many heads those enemies have?
Okay.
Hydra
So-
starts with 9.
As you're walking along this highway, in the distance, you actually see sort of a bright spot kind of bobbing slightly coming towards you. Sort of like orangish red in color.
It appeared to be a lantern.
Too big for a lantern.
Too big. Now, when you say too big,
Mhm.
are we talking like it's a basketball size or like
Yeah.
a bomb from Final Fantasy size?
What about basketball sized?
Thorn pulls out his glaive.
Mm-hmm. Stand next to Thorn.
He's still running towards it for sure.
Yeah.
Jogging, walking quickly kind of vibes.
No problem. As you begin to get closer, you see there's arms and legs attached, and also a head. Looks like it's
Basketball?
a basketball. That's right.
Okay.
So it's 2 circles then? Or is the circle also
Oh
a
man,
head?
it's just a person with fiery hair. That's it.
Okay, cool. It's like,
It looks to be a fire genasi.
Oh.
And you see at this point, the individual is also kind of slowed down and is looking at you warily.
what's up?
Hello.
Hi? Or who are you? How are you here?
Same
How are
way
you
as
here?
Yeah, how are you?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Roll the insight check.
Fuck this guy. He's gonna try and kill us. Everything else is
Yeah,
right.
we're in trouble.
I got a nat 20 on an insight.
I got a nat 1.
Ooh,
You're
wow.
cool, dude.
Both ends of the spectrum. Well done. Thorn, you absolutely cannot get a read on this guy. Silas,
Good dude.
this person absolutely seems to be telling the truth.
Where did you come from?
I don't really know.
Where was the last time you were not here?
I was on an island, and there was a flash
Oh,
of lightning,
No, you didn't.
and I just kind of showed up.
I stabbed
I
him in the
don't-
chest. No, not really, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, as soon as they fired Genasi, he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't really know how I got here, and I've just kind of been walking for a while.
Well, if you don't have a particular destination, we are on our way to the city of Kor. You can come with us, and we can get you out of here.
Yeah. No, that sounds great.
Just, can you keep up with the hard jog? We are in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, of course. Is this gonna bother you guys?
No,
The last
then-
people I was with really hated my hair, and I just,
Oh, why?
it's too bright, I guess. I don't know.
That's-
They sound awful.
They just all they ever did was talk to me about trying to cover it up, and it's just I can't make it different. So
Don't cover up your light.
Yeah.
if
Like,
anything,
unless
in
you're like
this-
trying to hide from like immediate danger and your life's at risk, just keep that thing flaming.
yeah, even I can't stop it from flaming no matter what. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Metal helmet won't work.
no, I don't messes up the hair. I don't really wear helmets. I don't know. It's just it's
I
not
feel like
comfortable.
we talked about your hair too much already. He starts running.
Yeah.
Yes, we are in a
Sorry.
rush.
Sorry,
Uh,
yeah, let's
I'm Shard. That's Rill, Thorn, Delphine, and you are
Dante. Nice
Dante.
to meet you.
Come on.
I think you meant Hoyd Pitts because that's what you're building this game.
Last name Inferno or
No,
because okay.
No last
I
name.
don't get it.
Like Cher.
I just could telepathically speak to Silas. I'm absolutely sure about this guy. You just shake your head. Wiggle.
Like, I don't know how telepathy works yet. Just like,
Yeah,
I guess I can, if I can send that back, like, not really, but 5 is better than 4. Should something happen?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just watch everything from the rear and step behind him, and also scan the
Classic
horizon
Lex
for
there.
weird stuff.
Okay, yeah, go ahead
Saw weird
and
stuff last time.
make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 16.
16. Yeah, as you take a look out over the expanse off the roads, nothing really catches your eye. At one point, Dante does turn to you as he sees you kind of scanning the horizon, and he says, "Hey, so is there stuff to be worried about here? Like, I haven't seen anything, but you got me worried now."
There
He's kind of breathing heavily.
could be in theory, but we found that as long as you stay on the path, things are okay.
Oh, are you religious or?
No, the literal path.
Oh,
not
yeah.
like capital T, the path. No.
got it. Okay, no, that's cool. You guys
Why
were
are
really
you-
fast.
Dante.
Yeah, are you religious, Dante?
No. And after the last people I know, I don't think I ever want to be.
Were they religious?
Somebody was, yeah,
Okay.
heavily.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's weird stuff beyond the path, and yeah, don't go out there. Apparently,
Okay, yeah. I won't. Thanks.
have you ever fought anything and won?
I think so.
Okay, memory's bad. All
I
right,
don't,
that's fine.
I don't know if it was. Listen, I'll be honest. I don't think it was just because of me. Usually there's people around to help. So, like, have I individually fought stuff and won? No. I will say though, I end up in a lot of strange places. So,
Seems that way.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
come with us to core, but we're not like the safest people to be around, so just giving you fair warning.
Yeah,
Okay.
like nearly 50% chance you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, possibly higher.
There were 6 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
this actually reminds me of the last people I did spend some time with. So,
Well,
So we didn't kill them. It's
That's
just
better.
things happen. Yeah.
you think?
That's worse. You
I
don't
stare at
know?
Rill.
Yeah, hard.
Thorn
stare
starts
at Rill.
running a little faster, hoping that people get too tired to talk. It's like everyone focus on. I just imagine Delphine's like never out of breath because she just runs
Absolutely
forever, But
never.
everyone else can.
She's running
somehow
backwards the whole
keep
time so
going.
she can look at people and talk.
Yeah.
I'm just wheezing blood.
But in
Why
like
does my mouth
skirts
taste like
and
copper?
jewelry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so the rest of the time goes by without incident, and eventually you do come to the sign that marks a cutoff for Core. An off-ramp, if you will.
All right, this is it. We ready?
I hope so. I guess once we get out, I guess we won't know exactly where we are in the city. Should
I assume
we go one at a
slightly out of the city?
time,
Just
2 by
outside my
2?
house.
Yes, to not draw attention. I think that's good.
And
Yes.
Shard needs to be absolutely not Silas.
Completely. I don't even know who Silas is. Casting a meaningful look at Dante.
I don't know who Silas is.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh,
People keep thinking Shard here is him, and it's been a risk to Shard's life.
Rill
Cool.
and Thorn, perhaps you two go out first, and if you go out there and there's a giant mechanical spider, come back in and
oh, what?
let us know not to go out there.
I just kill it.
I just told you we're very dangerous people.
Can I go out last?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Second last.
Yeah, second last. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just before we leave, I grab some dirt on the ground and rub it in Shard's face, just in case. Much better.
In the Shark's face? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
You look
so
dirty,
crunchy.
less recognizable. Problem solved.
You're right. I
Uh,
miss baths.
okay. I guess I'll go out with Thorn.
I'll go first.
Okay.
And I am just looking for danger the second we step out, because I assume
Mhm.
just now always
Okay.
danger.
As you kind of step out, Glaive ready, can you go ahead and roll me a perception check, please?
Yes, sir. $26.
Fantastic. You can see that you're probably 20 minutes or so from Core itself. You can tell that you have to walk out a little bit, because once you come out of the Astral Highway, it looks like you kind of have to go up over a bit of a ridge. So you can be in line of sight of Core, which you kind of appreciate, so that you're not just walking into plain view of, the guard towers and such. As you look around, you see that traffic on the road seems pretty light today. Not too many people coming and going from this side. You are coming from the more south side of Core instead of the north, which you're used to coming from. Well, they're used to
also-
coming from, not you, but...
Yes, fair. I will use that perception check to also remember where this place is, and then remind Rill to open up his book and just point to the map.
100%. But yeah, otherwise you feel safe with the exit.
We're
Coming out on this side, we've now found another location.
we're likely to approach from the bazaar. We'll be entering in by the tail end of Talooms, so we shouldn't have too much problem blending in.
Is there a place? I assume we're going to be immediately splitting up and getting to our separate research locations. Is there somewhere we should meet up tonight?
Do we want to meet at the clubhouse, or should we? Probably we shouldn't frequent any place that we're normally at.
I guess we should check on the research station, but I would prefer Shard is unseen if he does.
Yeah. Is there off the top of my head,
Hmm?
Pitts? Is there a like a crummy inn in Yusuk that we could meet at that probably wouldn't draw attention?
Yeah, so there is one you would know of. It's called the Toothless Boxer, and it's pretty lowbrow.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I just kind of point that out. I'm assuming that it's probably got a pretty recognizable sign out front.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, we'll meet at the Toothless Boxer. They serve swill, but most people are too busy staring into their cups to pay much attention to anything else.
Okay.
All right.
Do we meet at sundown, or
Just
Yeah, if we
go
can,
back
worst-
to London.
Yeah, whenever we're ready, just don't leave once you're there, I guess, unless you have to.
okay.
Ask Dad if he has strong people fight things.
Yes, I will. I'm a little concerned about how thinly spread they may be. Again, like casting glances at Dante, trying to keep up appearances. But yes, I'll talk to him.
Yes, Dante, where are you going now? Do you have
Um,
somewhere to go?
not really. I guess I'll just kind of check out the city and find a. If you have any good inn recommendations, I'll.
I give him 3 gold. I don't know what that is,
Oh.
but it feels like money.
Thank you.
Here, shinies get stuff with shinies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. No,
correct.
this will be great. Thank you.
The bazaar is wide and many vendors through there. I'm sure you could find something that you appreciate. Beyond, like it's a port town. You know, there's going to be tons of stuff coming in and out. Up in the Upper Fane, you might find decent lodgings up through there. Up on the
Excellent.
north side.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully we'll run into you again when, we're not the most dangerous people in the whole world to be around.
Yeah. Why don't I just go? I can just go first. Then I won't be seen near you guys or anything. If you're that dangerous, you really got me freaked out.
Good.
Let me tell you, the last couple weeks for me have been hell. So if I can maybe I'll just scoot. I'll just go.
That
Okay.
pun?
What pun?
You
Dante,
Dante Hellfire.
No.
That pun though, right?
Good pickup of a pun. Yes, Thorin. Excellent.
I don't get it. But I'll see you guys later. But bye.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Safe travels.
Yeah.
That guy gonna die so soon.
Yeah,
No,
I figured
absolutely.
with the firehead, all eyes will be
Yeah.
on
So
him.
I
and
think-
you. Mhm.
Us saying, people die around us maybe didn't put him at ease.
Like, he could do it all on his own.
Yeah, we didn't want him to stick around us. That seems very scary.
Yeah, Varia lost half of our members. More? It's hard to remember.
It all blends together, really.
Yep.
Real? You and I first?
Yeah. Okay. And see you guys tonight. Scoot
See you
up.
tonight.
All right.
Scoot.
So you all head out towards the city of Kor. Where would you like to go first?
Well, Thorn, I know things have been pretty dicey,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you're rushing to get back to Lux.
Yep.
I don't want you to die, so I hope you understand that the time that we spend out here is so that you and the others don't die.
Things try to kill me my whole life. I'm not too worried. But yes, for everyone else, sure.
You may not be worried, but I wonder, do you think people would be worried if you were turned against them?
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like that demon, it was controlled by the brain. And if you became controlled by the brain,
Yeah,
You'd
sounds
have a
scary
big
for
problem.
you.
Let's not forget
Yeah.
that did happen to Silas.
mm-hmm.
Silas fought Thor
Oh
for
yeah,
a
I
little while.
almost killed Silas because he hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Shard.
Sure. So yeah, that's all.
That might have was Silas.
Yeah, sure. So I hope you understand the severity for why I'm really pushing that we figure out more before we go back. If you're captured, the rest of us are basically dead too. So
Cool. I wear garlic. Fix problem.
just probably not. But if that makes you feel better, we'll stock up on garlic before we go.
Okay.
Okay. I've got some people I want to contact. They are less than above the board most of the time. So I might need you if things go south.
I can look scary.
Okay. And kind of as we approach Core, I'm
Mhm.
going to send a message to Tekin
Okay.
and just ask. I'm here with an entourage. Where can we meet? I've got lots to discuss.
Okay. You give me one sec.
Roll D100 for me.
Uh-oh.
Remember what happened last time?
So you do get a reply from Tekin.
Okay.
He says, "Hi, Aril. Why don't you meet us near the alley beside Mad Dryads in the bazaar? It does go pretty deep back. Usually, well, we'll make sure there's no watchful eyes."
I just turned to Thorn. Like, all right, looks like we're going to an alleyway. Perfect. Always the safest place.
I just kill whatever try hurt us. It's okay.
Oh, well, sometimes guards get involved and we probably shouldn't be killing guards.
I just make them sleep.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Just pat his shoulder. Head off towards the Mad Dryad.
Yeah, no problem. You do, as you are walking sort of towards and then inevitably past the Mad Dryads, you do see that the sign is set to closed, which does strike you as a little odd. You would have seen, and well, at this point you've been inside Mad Dryads, and generally speaking, that place is usually open, so that kind of strikes you as a little peculiar. But as you do walk through an alleyway, you do notice and sort of hear, especially with the cloak that you're wearing, that as you get deeper and you sort of turn a corner, just as you're turning the corner, someone behind you drops down with their back towards you. Not in a threatening way, more of like a, I'm keeping watch so no one else comes past this way sort of way.
Definitely tucked behind Thorn an inch.
You do recognize the Goliath as another member of the parliament. He's generally their muscle.
Who's small friend?
I don't know if I knew their name. I mostly spoke with Tekin, but they're wearing what I recognize. Hello?
Good.
Hey,
Where's Tekin?
I'll just keep going further in. I'm just making sure no one follows.
Okay.
Did you say you don't remember my name?
I'm just no.
I walk up to him. Thorn.
Breaker. And he reaches his hand out. He's 7 feet tall. He's a big dude as well.
Yeah, he's my height. So
Yeah.
I wrong, big friend.
Breaker.
Yeah. Teekins is back there, and I think she brought plots as well, just to kind of fill you in on some information, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
You weren't followed in here, were you?
No, I don't think so.
Good. Should be nice and easy then. You see, just like puts his arms up and leans back against the wall and like half closes his eyes and just starts to hang out.
I keep those open because we never know when people are following us.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
And he changes nothing.
Yeah. All right, don't die. And it's gonna keep going deeper into the alley.
Thorn fights the urge to like kick his legs out as he's leaning against the wall, just to see if he's paying attention. But it's like, Breaker's got it.
As you go deeper into the alley and you round another corner, you do see Tekin, who Thorn you recognize as an Eladrin woman. She's currently embodying spring, so she does have a lot of bright, vibrant colors on her. Vibrant green eyes and dark brown hair that really you would recognize as generally and currently pulled into a dark brown ponytail. You do see that she is currently wearing her owl mask, as all Parliament members wear, this one being one that's made out of an orange wood.
I still would recognize she's an Eladrin though, despite the mask.
Yeah, you can tell just by like the features. And as you guys start to approach, she does take it off, and it further confirms it for you. But you can tell just by like the fact that she's embodying a season. This is something that you'd be very familiar with, given your past.
Hey friend, how's it going? What's up? He says in Sylvan. The language you could finally fucking speak.
Yeah. She's like, oh, it's always nice to meet someone who speaks the good language.
It's been a while, honestly, since I've gotten to speak this language. Everyone here speaks common. It's horrible.
It's an acquired taste. It's not bad. But
What are you guys saying?
huh?
Hi.
Oh,
You know each other? You know each other?
Hi.
yeah. Well, no, we're just talking.
Okay.
He speaks Sylvan. It's nice. It's a nice change of pace, you know.
She Eladrin. I haven't seen Have not seen one in a while. God, this language.
You know, you're not
I mean-
you're not bad at like she switches back to Sylvan and start talking to you. She's like, you're not bad at it though. Like it's you're missing small words here and there, but nothing major.
It's been a long time. And it's only been like 8 months since I've been practicing common again. So, anyways, we have really important stuff to talk about. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
sorry,
put it back
okay.
to Rill.
And she flips back over to Common. And she does, and she says, just so you know, I did bring plots with me, and points back, and you do see a
Big guy.
an Air Genasi walk up as he's removing a all black owl mask. Yeah, neither of you would have seen him before, so really you would have talked to him probably a couple times, though he's not your main point of contact. And yeah, you see he does have his regular wispy light gray hair, bluish skin, and he's looking serious as he tends to do.
What do I owe the honor? I normally just speak to Tekin.
Oh no, for sure. It's just that we had heard that you were traveling with a friend of ours, so thought we'd kind of stop in and see how things are going.
You know Thorn?
No, Lux.
Oh,
You guys were traveling with Lux. Lux used to be a member, so you know.
used to, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened with him and you guys?
He just he became really close with Zelmith, one of the Peacebreaker boys, and they became really close friends. And he had said that he wanted to kind of move on and do something else, go traveling with him. And who were we to stop? So let him go out and spread his wings. I know he's gotten himself into some trouble, but that's not really uncommon for him, to be honest. So.
Have you heard of the trouble Zelma's been in?
Oh, Zelmith's dead. Got a nice statue though on his gravestone. It's nice.
Does he?
Yeah, they had a funeral a couple days ago. So that was nice. Most of the city turned out, and there's a big hoopla. Great.
I sort of like lean down to Rill, like we should tell them about what we need.
Yeah, we've got a problem. And I assume, I hope you guys have some information. I'm hoping.
Yeah. What do you need?
I mean, you guys traded information, right? You should be knowing a lot of what's going on. If I'm talking with you, I assume there's a reason you want to be talking with me.
It's just want to hear how Lux is doing, and I want to know he's doing okay, because there's been a lot of rumors going around. Sounds like a lot of people are after him right now, which is not good. I know that he was trying to travel a little incognito, which I appreciated, but he did have his mask with him, so we were able to kind of keep tabs on him for a little while, which was good. He didn't really communicate much with it though, which was a little disappointing, but that's okay.
He could communicate with it? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, writing that down.
God damn it, Lux. Why didn't you tell us anything?
Did Lux know that you could keep eyes on him with the mask?
Yeah, that was pretty standard practice, just in case anybody ever got caught. We gave him back his old mask before he left town. So,
Okay.
and then
Since he was trying to stay incognito, and the fact that he was trying to do that shouldn't be revealed.
okay, I'm not. Do you think I'm going to tell people about this or what?
I'm curious how you found out.
This is what we do. No one secrets is what I do. We have people all over, different towns, clocking people as they come in. We knew who he left with. We knew who Hayden arrived with. It's just part of the business. I have people in Inkside, I have people in Williston, people in Torin. There's a network. How the network works. Global. Worldwide.
And is there any way you could tell us how Hayden was found out? Because that's That's probably going to become an issue for you, I think.
Well, I think that's going to be an issue for me.
Just look to Thorn, and I speak into his head. Should I tell them?
You got a mental shrug.
Yeah.
A lot of mental shrugs in his direction today.
They deserve to know, I suppose. He says in Sylvan and then realizes, yes.
It's very possible that, however Hayden was discovered, has led to Lux not being around anymore.
He's gone?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
We tried to get Body back still now. Damn it, I hate this language.
That's what we're going back to do. But we've got a lot of situations over there, and we got a lot to figure out before we go back. So if we could figure out who's been spreading a lot of this information, a lot of these rumors, we've been hearing, this newspaper thing's been learning a lot about us. We think we knew one method of that. Now we've learned there's a second and potentially a third way that we're being spied on. And we're having a lot of trouble getting done what we need done with all these eyes on us.
Okay, well, listen. Do you know who's behind the paper or no?
Peacebreaker.
Yeah.
Assume.
Okay. Yeah. So, after everything happened with Zelmith, obviously his dad wasn't too happy with what had transpired. So, although he tried to hide it well, he did start up this news
He
machine.
Newspaper.
Basically. And he's been spending a fair amount of time cooking up some stories to, give the Punch Drunk Champions a bad reputation. So that was, obviously tough. Knowing who he is, you guys know what he does for the city, right?
Only bits and pieces. I don't know the whole story.
Okay. So he's like,
Break peace?
no, he's one of the most annoying people for us to deal with because he owns the whole spy network in the city. That's
Right.
his thing. He gathers all the intel across the nation, across the world if he can. He makes our operation look like child's play. That being said, having a smaller network can be better in its own way because less people to get found out. So we're able to track that much off of them. I also know that something big's getting cooked up. I think there's going to be an article that comes out in the next couple days. They're really keeping a lid on it. But something major is happening towards Storm Fury Landing. Which you guys would know is on the west side of the continent, like all the way at the west side, like west coast. It's like, I don't know, there's been some rumors about someone big showing up there. I don't really know what it means, and I haven't been able to get a copy of any concrete information. So, yeah.
Do you know if there's a connection? Is this also related to the Punch Drunk Champions and their whole task?
I don't think so. I think it's related to like Core, like one of the families or something. I don't know. It's something big. They're really keeping it under wraps though, which is more than frustrating for us. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, I heard some things about what you guys were facing when you were ending.
There's a few things that we're facing. We've got, about the island and the field of destruction that it's reaping. So do you know if that's growing? We know. So why is that?
Right now, that's sort of being contained. All the intel that we've been getting about that is they have slowed the expansion greatly. Okay. It's not as pressing of a threat as it had been, which is nice. Not something that people got to be too worried about in the immediate future. I also understand that they're trying to gear up a party to go on the island and to do more research and or try and handle it. No offense to
some of the people you were traveling with, but it sounds like they didn't do a very good job, so they want to send another more experienced team.
Okay.
We're not on team.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm saying your friends, or I don't know if y'all are friends or not, but the people you're traveling with, some of them were.
Yeah, there's basically none of them left, so
2.
none.
Secret
Yep.
Keeper Deluxe.
He said true. That's what he said. He said true.
Oh, right, of course.
English hard language.
100%. What else? I know the evacuation of Inksa is almost complete. At least they're all almost on the road.
Do you know if there's anything? Do you know what's down there? Have you heard that? Has that also been shared?
No, haven't heard anything. But I know there was a demon that attacked a church. But
It was, and it was under the thrall of potentially something from a different dimension, something that's traveled here, potentially connected to the work I'm supposed to be doing. And
Yes.
I think one of the things I need to ask about you is, do you know of anybody that I would be able to get in contact with very quickly about things related to the mission, about finding out how things can pass between the things in the ruins and the area beyond that, and the dimensions this thing could be traveling between?
you'd probably need some kind of scholar or something, but I don't know anybody who would really fit that.
I would say this is important enough that I don't know if they need to be willing. And I just kind of look to Thorn.
Yeah. I don't. This isn't the kind of information I usually trade in. This is a little outside my wheelhouse. I mean, I'm happy to ask around for you, trying to get back some information, but there's no one I can think of.
Well, if you think of anything, just contact me. I guess in the next 18 hours, that'd be great.
Okay.
If you think of anything, because we really need someone with some expertise on this. And
Pitts, the gentleman that I met when I first came back, I have his name somewhere in my notes. He was a magic user, like a scholarly wizard individual, correct?
You're talking about the head of the house?
Yes.
Yes. So you are referring to the Grimburns.
Grimburns.
Yeah.
Grimburns in town?
Some of them, not very many. A lot of them were called out to help with the expansion of the Vale. So, I mean, you can check by their house. There might be someone in there that knows, but I don't know if they do research into something that might be considered mythological. That's all.
Okay.
Great. Well, I don't know. Anything else, Thorn? I feel stuck a little.
No.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did he suffer?
No, I don't think so.
What happened to him?
He sacrificed himself in a manner to save us. That's why we're going to go back for him.
Monsters from Underdark. It's technically true.
Okay. Thanks. I'll be in touch if I find anything.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Just kind of nod to Tekin as well.
Yeah, she's like, she's got a handkerchief out and she's like dabbing her eyes. So she kind of gives you a small wave, but you can see that, and you would sort of recognize this as well, Thorn. You can see that the blooms and blossoms that you would see like around her hair and like the pigment of her skin is starting to change as she's kind of going through a transition of seasons into more of a season of mourning.
Yeah, I like walk up to her and put a large hand on her shoulder. And Sylvan, I'm going to try and get him back.
Thanks. That would mean a lot.
And as we're leaving, I'm going to reach out to her telepathically and just say, we're trying to avenge him. If you know anything Plots doesn't, we really need it. And just head towards Breaker
Yep. Okay.
and the exit.
All right. Yeah, she responds, if I find anything, I'll tell you.
It's not in the air.
Yeah.
We go to Grimburn or no?
I think so. I think, maybe we can get them to help us willfully. If not, are you okay to push a little?
This family probably not family to push. Just because they're very magic, they do things like, I don't know, make me think to kill you. So
Okay. Well,
maybe not push too much, but maybe a little.
all right. We'll make that call when we find them, I guess.
Okay.
Start heading towards.
Head out in search of
house.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
As you're heading towards that, Shard and Delphine, what would you like to do? Or where were you headed?
All right, well, Shard, I know we need to go to your mother's. That's the point of coming here. I'm hoping we can make a quick stop on the way. It won't take long.
I have some thoughts about that. Looking as I do, I don't think there's any chance of me getting up to my own property to see my mother. Perhaps she can meet us somewhere a little more clandestine, and we can speak to her that way, away from prying eyes.
I may have somewhere private we could go, but I'm not sure it's going to be empty. I could check, and if not, then yes, perhaps a bar or
Okay.
something.
I have an idea as well, but let's check out your place.
All right. Well, first I'd like to do this this little task on the way. So the castle situation.
Yep.
Would there be potentially like a garden that's enclosed in like a brick or stone wall?
Yeah, so there's a garden that's like walled off by stone. Absolutely.
Perfect. So that is my first stop with
Okay.
Silas. And just walk nonchalant, keep your face down. We're just walking around the edge of the garden. It's not a crime. And then Delphine's just like feeling against the wall for
Mhm.
like a loose brick that she knows is there somewhere.
Yeah, as you're kind of feeling along, eventually like you feel it and you kind of slow yourself down knowing where it is.
Right. Silas, just cover me for a second. I'll just take it out and Delphine takes like red lipstick out and draws a little snake on it, and then flips it around so that would be facing the inside now, and just like taps it back into the wall. That's it. It's a long shot. If she sees it and she remembers, I'll see her later tonight. And if she doesn't, I mean, I don't have anything else.
You have a dead drop in the castle garden wall. That's actually pretty clever.
Thank you. I mean, we came up with it when we were like 10, but
It's just most people wouldn't be that ballsy. Let's
not
say.
most people.
That's very true. Shard may blush there a little bit. He's like, you can't tell under the dirt.
Come, let's check out this other place, and if it's empty, we can have your mother meet us there.
Sending stone only works once a day, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I will hold off. Yeah.
And I just want to do like a sneaky walk by my parents' house and see if it's empty because they are never home.
Yeah. So as you go and find your way to where your parents currently live, why don't you go ahead and make a perception check for me?
Let's do that. Okay, 15.
15. Yeah, you kind of take a look through the windows. You look to see where, the carriage usually would be, and seems like no one's home.
Yeah, so this would be an option. Pretty neutral. No one would bat an eye of just going to a home. But if you have somewhere better, obviously, you know this town well.
I was going to suggest that Mother meet me in the place that we rescued her from, but I think that would possibly, bring up some past traumas. So I just know that most people wouldn't bat an eye there either. I think this will be more than satisfactory.
All right. She should know the place, but can give her directions if not.
Okay. I just pull out the sending stone and Mother, don't freak out. In core. Require immediate visit. Here is the location.
Love nothing, eh? Okay. Jesus
No,
Christ.
absolutely not.
All right.
I save that for in person, guys. Okay, I only say it when I need it.
And then I'll find the spare key hidden under the mat and just let us into the house.
Perfect. Yeah. So as you go and enter the house, would you like to describe what the inside of the home looks like to him?
Stuffy, exquisite, like the type of place where if plastic was in this universe, there would be plastic over all of the furniture. Really, obviously a professional decorated it. Huge front rooms for hosting, and no personality whatsoever. And Delphine leads Shard. We can wait in my room. It's not as as the rest.
As long as the door remains open, yes.
6 inches.
All right. Sure, whatever. And I'll lead him up and open it into a childhood princess room turned kind of goth girl with just garbage everywhere and band equivalent of
just
band posters,
Barbies and Hot Topic stuff all over the place, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And there's just huge bed and couch and probably under the couch some empty bottles and things like that. So we can wait here for her.
It's a surprisingly warm and comfortable environment that you had. It's
I spent a lot of time here.
Quite different from what I had.
Yeah, I don't know. My parents hosted a lot. I didn't really enjoy going to those parties, so just kind of hung out here. And Phil used to hang out here sometimes. Not often. He didn't come over often. But...
What district are we in, Pitts? Are we in the Upper Fane or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
actually, I would assume.
Yeah.
Probably right? Lakeside.
That's
okay. that's top tier. That's your.
Got it.
You only get the good stuff. Yeah. So you're not too far from. You wouldn't be too far from your place.
Okay, so yeah, just kind of reminisce over the idea that if Mother was around, she probably would have attended parties in this place. In fact, maybe before I was born, her and Father would have come here.
I'm sure.
Eventually, you hear at the door.
You ready?
Oh, should I have washed my face first? Oh God.
No, you look ridiculous. Let's go.
Yep.
And I'll run down the stairs jauntily.
Okay. Yeah, as you go and open the door, you see Brenna Summerward is standing there. Says, "Oh, hello.
You are Silas's mom."
Yes.
Oh my God, come in. And I pull her inside and
Thank you.
Her.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Delphine.
Delphine, nice to meet you. And is that?
Miles, what are you doing?
You've seen the papers, yes?
Yes, but
Yes.
did you cut
Do
your hair?
Yeah. Long
It
ears,
looks
short hair.
good.
You know, it's
It does look good. I like
it's,
it.
it's
I
a
like it
different look.
longer, but this is good too.
Truthfully, me too. But Peacebreaker is making my life a living hell.
I've heard that he's being difficult. Glad to
It's
see you're well.
it is good to see you, Mother. And I reach in, give her a hug,
He embraces you back.
kiss on the cheek, like Delphine. Not a word to anybody.
I'm gonna make some tea. I run into the kitchen.
Yeah, I think like just me and Mom get like caught up, all the teas on and whatnot. We are back because there's, as you know, we've been dealing with some pretty serious situations.
Yeah, the last message you had sent for me asking those questions seemed worrisome.
Ingsa has an entire labyrinthine compound underneath it. We were investigating and we lost another friend. We've lost Lux. And
I'm so sorry.
maybe not permanently. We're trying to go back and get him. But Mother, we fought a mind flare and something that we know to be called an elder brain.
Brain, yes.
And fiends, but from what Mother Yori was able to tell us, that they're extra dimensional, not from this plane. Like complete anathema to our existence, and we need to know if you know anything about how this relates to our history, to if the Order of Ardea knows anything about this. If you know anyone within the Order that can provide us with any sort of knowledge about these creatures, how to combat them, because they are going to expand to the surface. And I'm worried that it has something to do with the island whose name I definitely remember.
Glad you haven't suffered head trauma.
So much.
Well, he did, but we cleared that up.
Oh,
Sorry. She's your mom.
give me.
That's why we don't tell her.
It's fine. I can fix it if I need to. Give me a moment. You see, she kind of puts her hand up to her temple for a second, like just concentrating deeply.
You've gone and given her a headache, Del.
Josh,
It's probably you. Just pacing around the living room.
I've got the teacup with the pinky out.
Don't spill. They will know we were here.
okay. I think we might actually have some information. She puts her two hands out in front of her, and just as she does, there's like a slight light in the air, and then a booklet, a thick book.
Thick book.
Thick book is in her hands. She says, I had a Larian send this over. Again, this normally isn't my area of expertise, but it is theirs. So they will have compiled information about creatures that we have at least some historical records of. She starts turning through the pages. Mind flayers. There's nothing good about them in here.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it seems that they were most commonly found either in the Astral Sea or in the Underdark. So the fact that one is underneath Ingsa is quite confusing. They all seem to be connected through a hive mind. I believe we believe, I should say, this elder brain is that hive mind. You disconnect that and they all stop being linked telepathically, at least to a point.
Is there more than one elder brain?
In general, it seems that there would be, yes.
Okay.
This isn't like the only one. There would be
several different hives, sort of like beehives.
All right.
So they're more of a node or a queen, to use your bee analogy.
Yes.
Okay.
So we take out the brain, and that would slow them down, not eliminate them.
Correct. Yes. They would be hampered. These elder brains can connect with anybody that they've enthralled. They can see the world through their eyes, hear their thoughts. Think about fighting an enemy that can see multiple angles of the battle itself.
Do you mean that they can see through anybody that they currently have enthralled, or that they have ever enthralled?
But they've currently enthralled, or that they've established a connection to. It seems like the connection isn't infinite in how far it can go. But let's say you have somebody who's trying to shoot from behind cover, like an archer, for example. If it is connected to anyone that can see that archer, that advantage is rendered useless.
Yeah.
I understand.
Multiple sets of eyes. They also are able to sense creatures within certain proximity. There's no set measurement here, but it seems to be miles in distance. So they'll know you approach or you leave, for example. Also, if you're sleeping or rendered unconscious, that's the easiest time for them to be able to establish a connection with you.
Yes.
Um,
Has anyone from your order dealt with them before?
Not in our records, no.
Hmm.
And
Any idea how they would come to be under Ingsa?
it's hard to say. So the last note that we have in here is that they can travel to other planes at any given time.
Hmm.
Generally, there would be a sort of purple glow that would surround it. It seems to be fairly unique to mind flayers and elder brains and that sort.
And they're able to do this at will, it seems.
Yes. That being said, we also had in our records that they were confined to the Underdark. Even if they were able to transport themselves to the Astral Sea, they would not have been able to return to the surface of the material plane. So, sounds like if you've encountered one, they've somehow circumvented that. One of the things that your grandfather used to talk about, and perhaps this is how it was accomplished, he always mentioned that if he could just see the other side of where he had to go, he would be able to make the journey. A lot of different kinds of teleportation magic, for example. Just the requirement is line of sight, being able to see where you're going. So if they or someone or something found a way to just put even the smallest hole into these, these barriers, then in theory that would be enough.
So a pinprick between these dimensions could have been enough for these mind flayers to be able to...
And for anything else that has these kinds of capabilities to be able to travel back and forth. Even if you could create something and have it sent anywhere.
Del, the canisters.
What?
Down in the
Oh.
ruins, there were canisters and containers filled with other creatures that seem to be created from some sort of, like chimera type situation, sewn together. It looks like it's an expeditionary force that's creating a beachhead for them to be able to move forward into this dimension.
Yes, they're making a full-on army.
Yeah. Mother, this is
Serious?
very serious.
Yes.
I know that the house is stretched thin. I don't know. I'm not asking you to have Father send people to Ingsa, but we need to put the bug into the king's ear. Let him know that these things are creating a threat, that they mean us harm, that there is a very real, if currently somewhat ephemeral threat below Ingsa.
Absolutely. Real quick, Silas and Delphine, can you both make just a basic intelligence check? Just roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier for me, please.
+0. Nat 20 +0.
Nice.
Nat
12.
Delphine. A couple things that stood out to you about what she said. First off, that purple glow that surrounds them when they change dimensions. They said that was very unique to the actual mind flayers themselves. The description of the purple glow does remind you of something else that had a very purple glow when it changed dimension.
The spiders.
Spider.
Huh.
All right, well.
Which had targets.
So either they're sending the spiders or someone else is sending the spiders. It's connected to them. I would think they're... I don't know, Silas. This is wild.
Hold on. You're saying the spider was connected to the mind flayers.
It's coming from another dimension, yes.
But I didn't have any particular enemies, save for Lord Peacebreaker.
Yes. I mean, I don't know anything about this guy other than, you know, he didn't come to any of the parties.
True.
Mother, there's a very real chance that Lord Peacemaker may be facilitating this. I know it's tenuous, we don't have any proof, but just from our experiences here, some pieces are falling into place. Watch yourself, watch what you say around him.
You think that he's working with them?
Working
Oh, I do.
with them or leveraging their abilities for his own gain. Perhaps he's working for them. If these things can enthrall the mind of any living creature, who's to say that Lord Peacebreaker has not been under the thrall of a mind flayer for who knows how long?
That's extremely worrying.
It
Yes.
also has me worry further about the entrance to the Underdark that we appear to have found underneath.
We did have a very hard time finding out how Xavier got into Core.
Do we know, is Peacebreaker in the city right now?
I don't believe so. I think he was going west.
West, out to the coast.
Yes,
Very
to Storm Fury Landing. There's something big happening out there. I'm not sure what.
Okay. Can you discuss this with Father and I have him
Absolutely.
reach out to me? I would come home, but I don't think it's safe for me to be seen in your company. I don't want to create a threat to you and Father, that more so than I already have.
I
but
understand.
we need to prepare, but we need to keep this quiet. We need to know how many are enthralled, if any are enthralled, and how far it goes. If Peacebreaker has direct access to the other noble houses and to the king, who knows what he's been able to set up.
I'm gonna start looking into this, and I'll make sure the order is aware as well. Although we are forced to stay hidden, we are quite powerful in our own right. If there are people that we feel confident are enthralled, I should be able to break that connection, I think.
Excellent.
But we would need to be certain. Because aside from you having seen me use magic twice, I don't display that. That was very specialized training that would raise some eyebrows.
Perhaps we could reach out to Timon once again. I know that he's a busy man, but he is very learned, and if anybody would have a way to detect people that are enthralled, perhaps he's the best option we have.
We can try and reach out. I know he's dealing with the Veil right now. He's sort of been called in to lead the containment. He's designed something that's helping to hold the Veil at bay. So we can try. I'll reach out to him and see what kind of information he can provide and any assistance that he'd be able to offer as well.
Okay. In the meantime, we will be heading back to Ingsa by tomorrow. We need to try and recover Lux's body if we're to have any hope of somehow revivifying him. But just be safe, and honestly, Mother, trust no one.
You as well. I mean, I guess trust her. She seems nice, but...
Yeah, she's all right.
Oh, shut up.
You two are cute. Yeah, but stay in touch and we'll go from there.
Understood.
I love you.
It was really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Right.
Silas, give her a hug.
Shut up, man. I love you, Mother, and just, again, be safe and let Father know that I'm okay, and I'm not a fire starter.
Okay.
Sorry, that's been bothering me for weeks.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to risk walking back outside, so I'll see you later. And then just gone.
Just folds in on herself.
Yep.
So cool.
I am very lucky to have that woman back in my life.
Yes, you are. Parents don't always, talk to their children.
Oh, Father said be away to live in the mountains for like 9 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'm gonna have a bath and change and redo my makeup and...
I will be here drinking the rest of this pot of tea.
All right.
All
And
right.
I do that
place
for
to
like
leave.
an hour.
All right. Relajavar and Thorn. So you're headed towards the Grimburn estate.
Yeah, Pillsbury Estate, yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Were you guys having a side chat and it became Pillsbury
I
over
have
time?
no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
Pillsbury
I couldn't
Grimburn?
remember their name, and then you said it, and I was like, I already thought of a better name, so I'm just going to say it.
Magic.
Glumsburn?
Grimburn?
Grimburn.
Grimburn. I made two easy words. I put them together.
Yep. You definitely sent me the first name of this guy, and I looked about everywhere I could look and couldn't find it.
Like for the head?
Well, whoever the guy I spoke to, I think it was the head of it.
You have Lavinia?
Lavinia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Just locked in. There we go. That's who I had. Never didn't.
Wait, no. Hold on. I think you're getting your stories confused. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Pretty sure Relajivar was the one that has the Grimburn connection. Pretty sure you have the Moman connection. I could be wrong. Anyway, either way, you guys approach the Grimburn estate.
We met both of them in the tunnels in core thing, but I don't know if I have an actual contact with them or not. We just met both of those houses.
Fair. Well, you met two people from the houses. You didn't meet the heads of both those houses.
No.
But those two I do have. If you're looking for them. Oh god, I have so many notes. I was literally looking at this earlier today too.
That's the curse of it.
There it is.
Pretty sure it was Jeffrey.
No, so Tristan Killine.
Potato.
So as you go, and are you asking after Tristan specifically?
Sure. Get the contact we have.
You do find out that he is in fact still here. He is one of the few that have been left behind that works for House Grimburn, as many of them are also going and researching the Veil like the nerds that they are. He says, Thorn, Relajivar, how are you?
Bad.
Pretty bad.
Oh. Okay, well, come. You want to come in?
Yep.
Yeah, come on in. And,
Looks warily like, should we be in here?
Yeah, I've got the collar popped, checking the corners of the robe, making sure everything's good.
yeah, as you walk in, you can distinctly tell that like the house is pretty empty. There's far less people in here than there usually are. The house itself has huge like 12-foot ceilings that are just like lined with books. Like this place is like a library nerd's like most favorite dream. Tons of different pages everywhere. There's desks all strewn out. Like as soon as you walk in, there's no like none of this like fancy foyer crap. It's like this is where all the work happens. You come right in, you can pick a desk, pull out your research, start working. Very much screams that kind of work ethic. You see he walks over to one of the desks more towards the middle of the room that has 4 seats. Pulls out a seat for himself, sits down, kind of kicks back a little and says, so what can I help you out with?
I look at Rel.
Yeah. Well, 2 things. How connected are you guys to the Peacebreakers?
I mean, I guess as well connected as any house, great house is to another.
So tenuous at best, ready for war at any moment.
I mean, I can't say that.
No, just they've been spying pretty heavily. I guess that's kind of an open secret, I suppose.
Is that what you're worried about?
Only partially. They
Yes.
are.
You see, he throws his hand up immediately, and you see the ceiling flashes, and you can very faintly see this this sort of cone come down around the table. He says, "Speak your mind. We have these installed for every desk. This is nothing gets out."
I think Thorn finally sits down.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Might need to learn that one. Yeah, we've been spied on pretty heavily, and we've been on a mission, which Peacebreaker has had a bit of pull with, I believe, to discover things about the Underdark and the passageway between, if there could be one. I know several of these ruins have been discovered, and we have a huge problem. And we're hoping that, with your research, we could find out something more about how this passageway could be opened or closed, or how things can pass between them, and why the Peacebreakers are so intensely tuned on us rather than the problem.
A lot of big
Also,
questions.
Mind stuff, like creatures take over minds. I need fixing.
Right. There's an elder brain on this side, under Ingsa, and it's enthralling people.
That shit's real?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not sure if there's any importance of hiding this information now, because I'm pretty sure, its thralls are going to be out and about pretty soon. So,
Not great.
Ingsa is evacuating.
I did hear a bit about that.
How I?
Okay. Well, guess this is more serious than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, okay, so...
Say bad.
Well, what were your questions again?
Help?
Yeah, just general help.
General help.
We got Underdark passage problems. We got Elder Brain and Thrall problems. We got Peacebreaker existing problems.
Okay, listen. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about anybody seeing this. We had some theories about trying to get through the wall that we haven't had a chance to really test yet. A lot of it was pretty mechanical in nature. I think we were going to enlist in help from, people with creative flair for imagination. We're thinking a precise beam of some kind. A prolonged
Just breaking
beam.
the walls? I thought that couldn't work.
No, not you're thinking more like knocking the whole thing down. We want this much. We want just a precise beam. That
Hole.
yeah, we just want a hole. There's a hole in it. We can light up the other side. If we make it big enough where we can try and throw a light through it of some kind, hopefully magical by nature if it'll pass through. We can see the other side. Then we wanted to try some teleportation magic.
It don't seem so bad. It's just hole.
Yeah,
But we
the
couldn't-
problem
we
is
couldn't
that
do any damage at all to the wall.
No,
I thought that was confirmed.
what we were trying to have built for us was a prolonged energy beam that would stand against just one portion of the wall. Instead of, running the risk of human error where you're shooting around in different spots, mechanically shooting just at one spot really intensely with stored up magic. I haven't had a chance to test it yet, though. But that was the best
Sure.
estimate that we had going for us.
Do you know who's in charge of that?
Who's building it for us?
Who might have been testing it?
Who paying for it?
Oh, we're paying for it. But have either of you ever been to the
Who's
Mad
got the
Dryads?
device? Been
Timon.
by and around.
Yeah. Timon was going to be the one. He had said that he had made a bit of a breakthrough when it comes to storing arcane power. I guess he was going to do something he had something that was going to make that a lot more possible than some of his previous designs that were going to be too bulky.
Okay.
So.
Did Timon come to you, or did you go to Timon?
We went to Timon. He's kind of the best.
Okay. That's interesting. So Timon is trying to devise a way to drill through and hasn't succeeded yet.
No, he hasn't. If he's tested anything, it's been in his own shop. We haven't taken him, we haven't gone down with him or anything like that to try drilling through. So,
Okay. Something's already on this side.
I'm sorry?
Something's already on this side. Things made it through.
Yeah, I guess it sounds like someone either had the same idea or a better one and beat us to it.
Who else knew about project?
Great houses, the king.
The Peacebreakers?
Yeah.
These breakers are well connected, if you catch my drift. So yeah, they kind of know about everything.
Can I go murder one? Just they seem in the way. I could fix real quick.
Could you? Maybe. Should you? I wouldn't recommend it. You would probably either be killed or tortured or put away for a long time. Probably all three, and I don't know in which order.
Just checking.
Yeah, honestly, hold on one sec. You see, he puts his hand up, and he, on top of this thing that's now come down, he casts a sort of darkness sphere around you guys, so even like sight lines can't come in. Like, listen, Lord Peacebreaker's kind of a son of a bitch. Okay? This stays between us, but he is. He's the kind of person where I'm pretty sure that if you wronged him, he would kill you, bring you back to life, and then kill you again. And he would just repeat that process. He's kind of nuts.
Yes, he seemed like
Yeah.
man to invent news platform to slander friend of his son.
Yeah.
He invent a news platform.
Yeah. He did invent something new that I guess we can call news. Sure.
But
It's just new.
yeah, it's new.
That's why I say, wrong.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Many news.
And who is primarily spearheading the laser? Is this
Like
your
on-
house, the Grimburns, or is there
Mainly
someone
our
else?
house. We're the most scientifically minded. So, I'm not a Grimburn personally,
Right.
but Lord Grimburn would be sort of at the head of that project. But again, he's down dealing with the Veil right now. We haven't gotten an update from Timon in a little while anyway, and now
Mhm.
he's dealing with that too. So we probably weren't going to be starting testing anytime soon. But it also, it's not going anywhere, so we didn't think we had a rush.
You busy?
Me? I'm tending to the house.
You have other babysitter for house?
Oh, there's a few of us that are still around, yeah?
You want to fight flayers?
Do I want to fight something that until this moment I thought was mythological and were stories told to scare me as a child?
Yeah.
Please?
Tell you what, I'm open to it. Lay out the plan for me.
Well, we gather other people.
Hmm.
We get research, find possible weakness.
Mm-hmm.
We gather item to help with mind bendy. We go and murder.
Yeah. That's what Thorn said.
Okay. And you guys have fought this thing before?
Yes.
Yep.
How'd that go?
We're
We're
here.
alive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to make the deception check or?
Either way, it's with advantage because
I mean,
we can't.
Come on.
I'm just asking.
There's no deception. They're alive.
Trust me, he's making an insight check, so I'm just wondering.
We're all yours, buddy.
All right.
Take that advantage, my guy.
27 on the first one. Yeah, 27. On
27.
both.
Okay. All right. That beats what he had. So,
Mental high five.
what? Okay. Lay out what you fought for me.
One elder brain, one mind flayer, couple enthralled monsters, one demon.
Demon. Something else I didn't get a good look at. Something green.
What are we expecting to
And-
fight this time?
Probably that plus.
Did you defeat
couple
anything?
more.
Yeah, we killed demon. I think we killed the centipede. I
fucking
think we killed the
centipede?
mind flayer. Maybe. There was stuff in the tube, animalistic looking. Didn't get a fantastic look at it.
You have friends
It's creating more stuff.
who want
Yeah,
to kill mind flayer.
yeah. We're really recruiting quite a bit. There's one among us that's been killed down there, and we're attempting to retrieve the body. So probably a changeling. So who knows what he'll look
Someone
like?
died last time?
Yeah,
I mean, mythological creature that scare you as child. Yeah,
yeah. Kind of caught us off guard, and then we.
we didn't know. We opened door, elder brain.
Got it.
Mhm.
So you want to go in with a bit more prep work. That does make me more inclined to come. How soon are you trying to go?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Be tough to see if we can get anything, especially with Timon out of town. But
I don't think that'll be a problem.
you got a hotline to him or something?
Something like that.
Okay. That's if he has something that's going to help with this. Otherwise, you said a lot of it affected your mind, right?
Yes.
A little bit. Yep.
You used the word enthrall.
Hmm. Yeah.
Real use enthrall. They enthralled us.
Okay, and they can also take over your mind. Great. Great.
Yep.
Do we have money?
Got a bit.
Okay. I have 2 gold.
I've got 2,000. So in between there, we're pretty good.
Okay.
Did I mention that I have an hourly rate?
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't intend on doing this for fun.
Oh, okay.
You do it for all of mankind. Good job. Very proud.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we lose, it's not like money's gonna have value. So
True.
Okay.
If you did, we no pay. So, but we think you no dead, so we pay.
It's probably gonna be a little bit of work. 200 gold. We get out of there alive.
if we get it alive, absolutely.
Okay. Deal. And he reaches out his hand,
I take it.
like to shake. Okay.
Yeah.
I just cover his hand with my hands.
You are ginormous.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You leave it in the morning. That's fine. Where are y'all staying? I'll come meet you. I'm gonna do some research and see what I can find around here that might help.
Punch Tavern? What's it called?
Punch Tavern.
Yeah.
Box
There's
Tooth Tavern?
yeah, we'll be at the Box Tooth in the morning.
You talking about the toothless boxer?
That's it.
That place sucks.
Well, we try not to be
Ugh.
seen.
We're trying to avoid the peace breakers. I don't
They
think you
try
look
and
that
kill
low.
us.
That's a
yeah.
better way to do it. He'd never go that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me do research. I guess I'll meet you there in the morning.
If you find like circlet that help mine, just bring along.
Will do.
Like a metal hat, usually pretty
Yes,
good.
tin foil.
Foil
cone.
wrap. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that'd do it. Anything like that would be just perfect.
Okay. See what I can
Okay.
find.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I would say if you spill the beans and let folks know what we're up to, it would be dangerous for you, but it's already dangerous. So
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah. Great. Okay. See
All
you
right.
then. And he kind of
See ya.
snaps again. The darkness drops. The cone drops. And... Pleasure as always.
Thank you. All right. Next stop.
Mohan. We get
Okay.
other friend, or we go back to boxing toothless.
Well, I think we should talk to our magic friend first, and if we can leave the house,
Mhm.
say our goodbyes. I'll just send a quick message to Timon.
Yep.
My last spell here.
Yep.
I just put a hand on you, give a spell slot back.
Ooh, nice. Just hey, Timon, it's Real Adrivar. We need to talk about the laser as fast as possible. Meet at the Dryad.
Say who you are.
This is the
Hey,
first thing you
I
said.
started with that.
Okay, I know. Hear you say. So.
They get an impression if they know you anyway, but you know it's good to be polite.
You have a specific ringtone in their head right before you
Yeah, exactly.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. That's Silas's.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so you do end up getting a reply. Timon does go, don't know how you know about that, but we can discuss. I can make 10 minutes, but I'm keeping the veil at bay, so we must be quick. Knock when you arrive.
Okay, he said he has a few minutes for us. We can knock when we get there. Should I call the others to us?
Probably.
Okay, I'll use my Pearl, get a spell slot back, and message Delphine.
Okay.
Say, hey Delphine, it's Relagivar. We're meeting at the Mad Dryad to talk to Timon. He's working on a device to bore a hole into the Underdark.
Not even a, hey, how's it going?
That's what your response back, huh?
Yeah.
It's a time is bad.
I'm in the
moment.
bath, Bill.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 40 minutes.
I'm so busy right now.
Washing my hair for the third time.
ASAP AP.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Rill. And I'll come down to Silas. I think Delphine's now like so clean, dressed like she's going to a party, like fresh makeup, like all new jewelry. Comes down. Silas, darling, they're going to the Mad Dryad. We have to go meet them. I'm sure they have all sorts of information they want to tell us about. Do you need anything? Do you want fresh clothes?
Just seeing you all clean and dressed in nice clothing is really making me miss my nice clothes. I scrape at the dirt that Thorn rubbed on my face. Can I at least go take a bath?
Yes, go take a bath. We can always like add some charcoal to your eyes or something to, you know,
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
give a new
that'd
look.
be good.
All right,
Yeah, I'm into that.
makeover.
Makeover time.
That made me very uncomfortable. I'm going to go make use of your bath now. Thank you.
All right.
Like stirry.
All right. Okay. Well, as Rill and Thorn make their way over to the Mad Dryads and Silas goes to take a bath to clean himself up, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for tonight.
We have 10 minutes and you want to take a bath.
Yeah. Hurry up now, hurry up. Bath time.
Priorities.
Oh,
Priorities.
God.
I
Everybody
haven't
gets
had a
one
bath in
dunk,
like
that's it.
11 days.
You put the two fancy people like together.
True.
What do you
Yeah.
expect?
It's true.
Everyone knows someone like that too. It's like, all right, we're good. We got to get to the restaurant. Are you ready to go? So, I haven't even showered yet. I got
That used to be me. That was my
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I was
My
the
love
longest.
of reading came from reading while waiting for you.
Called out. I love it.
You're welcome.
Oh,
It's looking out for you, buddy. All right. Well, just want to say thanks everybody for coming out. We're the casual ones. New videos go up live on our YouTube channel on Fridays. If you want to catch any of the old episodes, go back and watch. We got playlists full of stuff. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Have yourselves a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Good night.
Bye now.